because that's what humans care about is safety, food, and cheap shit on Amazon. That's what causes the riots. That's what we're talking about. An economy now where he says the tariffs will start kicking in soon. Here we go. Talk about bracing. Talk about anxiety brace and the anxiety brace. When's the saber-toothed tiger coming? Oh, it's coming. And it's not a saber-toothed tiger. It's an empty Chinese cargo ship. The tariffs will start kicking in, he says on Truth Social, and companies are starting to move into the United States in record numbers. With him, it's always big. It's always going great. It's a timeshare, baby. You come on, you need to be at the Hard Rock in Cancun every summer. All inclusive, baby. It's a sale. They're coming in record numbers. Now, if you go and you check and you go, are they coming in record numbers? Not, I wouldn't frame it that way. There's some things coming. Takes a while to build up some stuff. And then you look around for labor and you go, fuck, we just deported the people we would hire to do this. Something like that. Or you go, how quick can we get those robots? Are those robots ready yet? Can those robots get in there and put the chip in the thing? And they go, not ready, boss. We're not there yet, boss. Optimus, we didn't prioritize that because it's not as financially viable as teaching Optimus how to jerk you off. So that was our top priority, was coding it to fuck. Because that's what moves, that's how we're going to make some dollars. We're not going to make dollars by teaching it how to put the things in a thing. So we're not there yet, boss. You're moving fast and we're not there yet, boss. So he goes, our country will boom. Of course, you got a lot of all caps, which he likes to do. You know, I love that he just hits the alt, the shift alt, and then he unhits it on certain words. I love that he tweets himself. There was never been a president since the internet started that tweeted themselves. You'd never see anything directly from Barack Obama. It would be some aide, some 28-year-old aide. They'd run it through a council, and they'd go, all right, this is what we're going to tweet. But Donald Trump just gets on Twitter himself. From the toilet, from the dinner table, from his bed. Do you know that we have a president who does this when he's laying down? He's on his phone. The president of the United States is on his phone himself. There's comedians that have social media teams, but our president doesn't. How funny is that? I have a social media team, okay? Every comedian's not, no comedian who has a certain level of, I don't know, financial security that they can afford is not on social media anymore. They're just not. None of them are. Everyone's got the, oh yeah, it's a distraction. I don't want to fucking just let the, but our president is just like, all in it. You know? He's the only one. Biden wasn't on there like, you know, Biden doesn't even know what a phone is. He was like, so I don't know if that, you know, brings you solace or makes you worried. But the rest of the tweet, our country will boom, but we have to get rid of the Biden overhang. This will take a while. Has nothing to do with tariffs in all caps. That's a lie. That's a lie. What's about to happen has everything to do directly with the tariffs. So that's a lie. But then he goes, and it's just how much is he going to be able to continue to pull the wool over his supporters' eyes with these type of Trumpian statements? Because these work really well when somebody else has the responsibility of running the country. That works really well when you hate the other thing. But when you're the guy with the levers and you're saying stuff, there's a bigger bullshit detector amongst your followers going like, dude, this is affecting me now. You're in office, so fix it. He goes, I am fixing it by doing the tariffs. And you go, no. I'm saying tonight, right now, I want the 2 for $20. Fix it. I can't afford the 2 for $20 because the 2 for $20 is now 2 for $58. It's 2 for $58 because that steak was not the finest steak and it was coming from some Chinese place that I didn't ask questions about. But all I know is me and my fat girlfriend felt good about it. We slid into these fucking booths barely and we got the fucking Cajun chicken with shrimp and we got the fucking fake steak and we ate it and we felt good about it. And I'm not feeling good about that right now. And I don't know enough about pharmaceuticals to do the other thing. So I want my fucking therapy, which is the 2 for $20. Fix that now. And he goes, no, you got to wait. You got to be patient. And they go, no, you don't understand. I'm fat. I'm fat and I like to eat. So my source of happiness comes from eating too much. Can't you see where my source of happiness comes from? When you look at a fat person, why are they fat? It's because they get pleasure from eating. They get more pleasure than they should from eating because they're sad about something else. So you can't just take that medicine from people. You know, that's like taking insulin from someone who is diabetic. You're taking cheap food away from fat people, which is our population. That's their medicine. Those are their happy pills. So he goes, this has nothing to do with tariffs, only that Biden left us with bad numbers. And people are going, dude, that worked during the campaign. Biden is in a retirement home. Even you're saying, when he goes, this has nothing to do with the tariffs in caps, you want to go, thou doth protest too much. He goes, it will be like no other. Our boom, because when the boom begins, it'll be like no other. And then in caps, be patient. And for president, this only has 679 retweets, but 2.36 comments. And that just shows you, if you've been around the internet for a little while, that people are either, quote, retweeting it, going, shut the fuck up, you're lying, or they're typing like, will I still be able to get the 2 for $20? Like, what does this mean about next week? What does this mean about next month? Like, what specifically does this mean? It's not a lot of retweets. It's not a strong cosign when you only see 679 retweets, as they're called, from the president. That's more of I may get 679 retweets. At the time that this was screenshotted. So who knows? Maybe it was just posted and someone screenshotted. So, but just let the joke go.